Hello and welcome to your daily tarot advice. This is for Friday, June 29th, 2018. Happy Friday, everybody. Today, for those of you who are interested in the interactive option, we have the Native Spirits Oracle, the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, and the Advancing Life Oracle for further advice, guidance, or confirmation. So, I have created a timestamp for each individual sign's reading. I will start with Sagittarius, and no particular reason why I start with Sagittarius every time. I still keep getting asked that, so no reason. That's just where I begin, just always really have. So I don't know. That's just my starting point when I'm doing readings for all signs, whether it's in one video or individual videos. So anyways, go ahead to your timestamp. Hello, Sagittarius. How are you doing today? Let's go ahead and pull an overall energy for you guys. Okay, so today we might be a bit dreamy or in deep contemplation mode with this particular card. This is like meditation, really being within yourself today. This isn't a bad thing. It's like you need some respite of some kind. You need to go within. You need to contemplate. You may be feeling very creative about something, some sort of creative idea, or you're seeking some spiritual guidance, because if you notice, all the different animals and insects depicted on this card are, spiritual guides in a sense. And just as I am saying that, I noticed, look at what time it is, Sagittarius. So we have a number synchronicity for you right there. So with that, on that note, I would really pay attention to the animals or insects that are predominantly showing up in your daily, or if you have a specific animal guide, look all that up on the internet. There's so much information about what each and every one of them means. We have a frog, a fish, a grasshopper, a rat, a ladybug, a butterfly, and a bird here. And it looks like a dragonfly right there. So, something is trying to come through. The universe is trying to speak to Sagittarius on some spiritual matter, some creative idea, just something within yourself. So let's pull some tarot. It's about new beginnings and fresh starts. I'm really investing in that. Yeah, and moving on from hard times and the struggles. So Sagittarius, whether this is just taking place like inside of you, like you're contemplating, or this is something that's actually taking place externally, it's like you want a new start. It could be with the person or a long lost dream, all right, and you want to resurrect it. You want a fresh start, a new beginning. And some of you, this just could be like overall in general about your life. You're like, I really want to turn over a new leaf. I want different energy in my world. I want to move on from the drama. I want to feel really stable and strong. I want to invest myself, my time, and my energy into things that really matter to me and feed my soul. This is like a more of a spiritual day for Sagittarius, from what I'm seeing. If we, bring it into the physical sense, you definitely could have a reconnection take place today. You could have a favor returned to you today. Somebody could be offering you something today, all right? Something from the past, or if you've been in the struggle, like there's something that comes about today that inspires you or renews your hope for a new beginning, a fresh start in whatever area of your life that pertains to. And with the Six of Swords, this is telling you Don't get caught up in drama today. Don't get caught up in anybody's drama today. You know, just let them be who they are, even if they're trying to trigger you and make you angry. Like, don't even play into it. I don't really see that Sagittarius has the energy for that, because your energy is much more serene. Even if you're feeling like emotional or angry, your vibration is more serene. And I think if you're feeling emotional, that's why, because your vibration is, you know, soulful today. And so you're just really feeling everything. And in that place, that gives you the determination and the motivation to make changes that need to happen to reach higher for what it is that you truly want. Okay, Sagittarius? So today looks quite spiritual. This is card 3, and then we have a 3 over here, and we did have that 12-12 synchronicity, right? So that would be 3s. So 3s are quite synchronistic for Sagittarius. That's the Trinity, right? The 3 energies. So Sagittarius, it's all about a day of spirit, connecting to yourself, being true to yourself, new beginnings, and letting go of the drama and not getting caught up in it. All right, so if you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp for the deck you feel most drawn to. Otherwise, Sagittarius, you have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend. Take care. Hello, Capricorn. How are you guys doing today? Happy Friday to you. You made it through the week. All this retrograde energy, full moon. You made it. Pat yourself on the back. Okay, overall energy and advice for the day. Ooh, we are very creative today. Or you are being asked to be very creative, or you're working very diligently on some sort of project, or you are in your mental body really thinking about solutions or new ideas, dreams you've had. This feels more of a like creative in your imagination type of day, more than like tangible things coming through in this reading. And I did see that also in Sagittarius. Lots of connection between Sagittarius and Capricorn energy in the readings I've been doing over the last few weeks. So I see today is a day of like spiritual connection, creativity, the divine feminine aspect of yourself, fertility. So Capricorn, let's see. And, you know, maybe some of you are going to like a play tonight. You know, you're going to the theater or a concert, or you're going to go do paint and wine with your friends, you know. It could be that literal for some of you. But for others, I feel this is more like in your imagination, like what you're feeling today, just very creative, trying to come up with ideas and solutions, thinking about how you want your life to be. Doesn't feel like a serious, heavy energy. All right, so we have the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So this right here could definitely be you guys, because that's Earth energy. And look at here, we have this full moon. So I see this Capricorn full moon still being very strong upon you as we move into the 29th. The full moon energy does go for the whole month, but I see it still being very strong, especially with the High Priestess here. Yeah, you're very connected into like the non-physical, into your soul, into your intuition, deeper than you normally would be. And from that space, that's where this creativity, fertility, new ideas, solutions, motivations are springing forth, because the High Priestess in this position is where you've been given the rites of passage to go through the gates into the Temple of Wisdom. All right, so your vision is very, very clear today, Capricorn. Really trust yourself. You are not wrong at all. You're not. And because of that, that's where all of this like creative energy is coming from. And when I say creative energy, you know, it doesn't mean that you're painting and drawing or writing. For some of you, that's the case. For others of you, your creative energy is more about like being innovative, coming up with different ideas and solutions, you know, things like that, ideas to make money, you know, it does not have to be like you're an actual artist. So when I say that, I just want you to know that what's coming to you today, no matter what it is definitely beneficial, and it's something that you could make happen. All right, because here in the Nine of Pentacles, this is where you know, we're seeking solitude, but our solitude is interrupted by another person. And I feel like, you know, whatever this is, there's somebody else involved in it with you, okay? And if things have been emotional or we haven't been seeing eye to eye, I blame it on this full moon energy, and you just need to let it pass, okay? Because you're very strong, sound, and stable in your energy today. Very connected to Mother Earth. Even if you don't believe in all of that, like, this is what I'm seeing is you're just like the Empress energy is how I would depict all of these into one card, as like the Empress, and she is abundance, prosperity, fertility, nurturing, creativity, like all things. It's like a breath of fresh air coming into Capricorn's world today. And because we have two night cards here, the evening hours could be very significant, and maybe you have an unexpected visitor tonight or an unexpected offer to go out. In either case, you should go with it because it looks like it would be something fun, okay? So those are your messages for today, Capricorn. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp for the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a very beautiful and blessed day. Take care. Hello, Aquarius. And I just looked at the clock as I started your shuffle. I just finished with Capricorn, and look at what time it is. 12:22. All those twos. Very synchronistic. A day of balance, maybe, or a day of choice. Day of temperance. So let's pull a card for your overall energy and advice. Ooh, so this here, interesting energy. You might be feeling a bit nostalgic today, Aquarius, or going down memory lane. This is about, you know, people of the past, people of the present, and, you know, people of the future that have yet to come into your life. And today, you very well may be in, like, just memory lane, nostalgia, thinking about, you know, different people. But I'm not surprised, since Mars just went retro and then we have this Capricorn full moon energy. You might really be revisiting the past in all your relationships and connections. This isn't just like romantic. Most of the time that's what people default to, but no, this is like everything: friends, family, lovers, all of it. You know, who are these people to Aquarius? How have they shaped you and grown you? And more to the point, who needs to go? Who can stay? Who are you keeping out that maybe you need to let in? All right, so let's pull some energy. Also, with this, you could have some connections from the past resurfacing today. You could really be wanting to reach out today to different connections of the past. I feel a lot of like nostalgia for Aquarius today. Things triggering your memories of the past. And when that's happening, honestly, that's usually because we're having a clearing at the soul level somehow, some way. So Aquarius, let's see what comes out. All right, so we have the Justice card, the Hanged Man, and the World card. So we have all major arcana again, very significant. So Aquarius, what I see here is in this contemplation of all these different connections throughout your life, you're realizing where you have been dishonest with yourself, meaning where you saw somebody for who they truly were, but you had hope, or you didn't want them to be that, or whatever, so you tolerated their deceit, their deception, whatever they were doing. And it's like you see the full truth of that now. You're seeing people for truly who and what they are, and it's like you can't turn away from that. Not only that, there's an element to this energy where you're also truly seeing who you are and who you've been to everybody in your life, the times that you lied, the times that you cheated, the times that you were in the wrong. You're seeing that, as well as when that was given to you through your friendships, your relationships, your connections. But also we're seeing those people who have always been there and have always had your back, and you're seeing, the beautiful side of you and the people that you've held up and supported and helped along the way on your journey. And here with the World card in this position, what this tells me is if you're feeling super emotional and nostalgic, it's not what you think really. It's more because you're coming to the end of this much bigger cycle of your soul. And in that place, we shed some people because new relationships and connections are coming in. All right. So today is all a day about contemplation of your relationships and your connections. And Mars did retrograde in your house, Aquarius, so I'm totally not surprised to see all of this energy, but it's very positive. You're moving through this cycle, and by the time it's finished, you're just going to be in a much better place. So those are your messages for today, Aquarius. If you require further clarity or guidance, go ahead and click on the timestamp of the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you guys have a very beautiful and blessed day. Take care. Hello, Pisces. How are my fishies today? It's Friday. Yay. I don't know about you guys, but I am not a Pisces who likes to wake up early ever, no matter what. No matter what. All right, let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. Ooh, nice. I like this. And I like this even more because this is card 12, and we had a number synchronicity in, I believe it was Sagittarius's reading. It was 1212. And then in Aquarius's reading, we had 1222. And now here's Pisces with card 12. So I love it. Pisces, this today is where you are really recognizing how much something has grown in your life or within yourself. This is not the final manifestation of something. This is like the gestation period of it, and you're starting to see the evidence of the work you've been putting in physically, energetically, mentally, emotionally, something you've been striving for. This will be different for each and every single one of you, all right? But what you've been working towards, those of you who have really been putting in the energy and effort, you're starting to see that pay off. And I saw that I did so many readings recently. It's either yesterday's daily or the Mars or the Capricorn full moon, where I saw this exact same energy. You're starting to see the evidence of something that you truly want and desire. For me personally, I know exactly what this will mean, and I have been preaching and preaching to everybody to listen to affirmations while you sleep. They are magic. They're magic in the sense that they rewrite the programming of your subconscious mind, okay? Your subconscious mind is what dictates those thoughts that are playing out in your conscious mind, in your intellect, okay? So when you're doing the affirmations when you sleep, you're rewriting that. So the messages being projected to your mind, your conscious mind, are now different than they were before. Thus, you respond in kind and you start changing behavior and different things about yourself, okay? That's how affirmations really work. And I've been working on one very specific thing, and I started doing this because I had this idea for a tarot reading, and I'm somebody who has to prove it to myself before I'm ever willing to talk about it or preach it to another person. And I just have to say, Pisces, I am seeing evidence of these affirmations, and I have about 10 more days to go, and then I'm definitely going to be putting a reading out for everybody, because it's magic. And so if you are trying to manifest something, I might be sharing all of this with you because you need those darn affirmations while you sleep, okay? Rockstar Affirmations has every single thing you can possibly imagine under the sun. Meditative Mind, Vortex Success, Power Thoughts Meditation Club. There are so many great affirmation, meditation, subliminal channels out there, and they all kind of offer something a little bit different, which I love. So I highly recommend finding yourself some sort of balancing, clearing, chakra balancing meditation that's like a half an hour, 30 minutes, and start with that, and then add whatever affirmation you're looking for what you're trying to achieve. Create yourself a little private playlist on YouTube and listen to it every night for 30 days. And I promise you, Pisces, you are going to see something changing in your world. Like, I don't want to give too much away here since I'm going to do a reading about it, because if it works for me, it will work for anybody. I can guarantee you that. So, Pisces, we're starting to see the evidence, all right? And if you're not seeing the evidence, freaking do those affirmations. I swear to you, it's magic. And Pisces are just kind of magical in general, so I think it will work very well for you guys. Some of you, this could be about a baby, literally. Like, we're finding out somebody's pregnant today. We could be finding out we're pregnant today. You know, it's just, for some of you, this is about finding out about a baby, information about a baby, maybe a baby's born today, something to do with an actual human child being very significant in your daily energy today. So let's pull some tarot, Pisces, to gain more information about this beautiful little manifestation. And those of you who are, you know, worried that things aren't manifesting, and I'm not even thinking, so we're not taking these cards, Pisces, because I'm not even in that groove yet, because I've had people complain at me, those cards fell out, and I'm like, I know what I'm thinking and what my energy is when I'm shuffling, and if I'm not in the zone and I'm off somewhere else, it doesn't count. I'm sorry, it doesn't. So just want to say that. Anyways, this is telling you everything is growing and coming along just fine. You know, you would never want a human child to be born before they're ready, right? You don't want your manifestation before it's full grown, all right? So that's definitely a message too with that. Okay, we will take those. So we have, and when they flop out, we have to talk about them both ways, okay? So this is like, we need to walk away from the old, maybe old belief systems, old habits, old patterns for our manifestation, okay? And we need to allow the new in. And next we have, well, we'll have these two right here because they're very similar energies. Here's the Emperor. All right, he's very responsible. He's thinking of the long term. He thinks of the needs of the many opposed to the needs of the few. Doesn't allow himself to have a lot of fun. He's just very responsible. His responsibilities are great, okay? And then we have this King of Pentacles right here, and he is earth energy. He's a king that has done very well for himself. He's stolid. He's stable. He's more than happy to help other people, but he gives a hand up rather than a hand out. So for you guys, this could be energy you're dealing with, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or these are just very strong masculine energies that have a lot to do with whatever this card represents for you personally. Or this could be, this is where Pisces is headed with this manifestation. It's like time that you get incredibly focused and grounded and responsible about your dream, about what you're trying to achieve for yourself. Because interesting enough, the next two cards out are the Seven of Pentacles and this Nine of Swords. So this is like, I want to give up, it's not working out, I feel so blocked, I don't know what to do. And then on this side, it's like there is hope, you know, things are going to manifest and you're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. So if you are stuck on this side with whatever this is for you, those affirmations will change your world, will change your life, will allow the new energy in so that you can manifest what it is you're trying to achieve, okay? And for others of you, this is where we're at. We are finally starting to see the evidence. We're feeling the new energy, which is making us feel incredibly empowered, strong, and stable. Some of you, these two energies may come in to help and support you. You know, maybe if you're pregnant, you have a darn doctor's appointment today, and, you know, you're not going to see your normal physician that you normally would, or there's some new doctor that's with them that's learning and they're being taught. You know, it could be something like that. But listen, Pisces, either you're starting to see the evidence or you need to change your subconscious programming so that your manifestation can actually grow some roots, all right? So those are your messages for today, Pisces. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you guys have a fantastic Friday. Take care. Hello, Aries. How are all you guys doing today? Your spirit's still up with Mars going retro on you guys. Are you feeling good? I hope you're feeling good. All right, so overall energy and advice for today is we've got to let some stuff go, Aries. If you see the pages floating around her, those are the pages of her diary, and here she has this locket opened up and she's holding this baby doll. So was it Sagittarius? Goodness, I can't remember, so I'm not even going to say. There was another sign that has a similar energy to this, where we're just feeling very nostalgic, we're thinking about the past. It was Aquarius, there we go, Aquarius got that. We're thinking about the past. But with this card, Aries, there's things that you must let go of to allow other things to happen for you, all right? And sometimes it is a sacrifice. I will tell you, I had to give up something that meant a great deal to me. It broke my freaking heart to sustain something else that was more important to me. And at the time, I wasn't pleased about it, but I know the universe like I know the back of my hand, and I'm like, okay, this is happening for my highest good, even though it's like ripping my heart out of my chest at this moment. And fast forward almost a month later, and I'm like, yep, I'm so grateful that happened. I had to sacrifice that thing for this other thing, and I'm happy that I did, and now I'm totally okay. So for some of you, the answer to your question might be you need to let something go in order for what you want to happen, or it's time to like let the past go. If somebody really hurts you, don't carry that around and, you know, project it on everybody new that you meet, that they're going to hurt you, that they're going to this, that they're going to that, you know, whatever it is that you've got to let go of, let it go. And some of you, this to me feels like we have kids going off to college, or going off to a camp, or going away, and maybe they're growing up and moving out, and we're having a really hard time with that today, some of you. All right, so let's pull some tarot. Yeah, we've really got to let the past go. We've outgrown whatever this trauma, whatever this heartache is, like we've outgrown that. On this side, we're going through it. On this side, we've outgrown it. We've actually shed it. We're just still very focused on it and maybe not recognizing that it's no longer a part of us and no longer a part of our experience. And we have this eclipse happening middle of July. We have the first of 3 of our eclipses as we enter eclipse season. So very significant time for Aries. We are really shedding the past. And today is very significant about that. And this is, you know, because we have the father and son, this, some of you, this is all about your child leaving the nest, and that's your focus today, and it's hard and it's painful. Also, maybe, you know, just depending on your age, you might really be thinking about your parents who have passed on, like it's like an anniversary of that or something like that, and you're thinking of the legacy that they left behind, and you know, all the things they did for you, whether they made you really strong or empowered you, or you found them to be abusive and not that great. You know, we all have different relationships with our parents, right? But it doesn't mean we don't think about them. So some of you, it's like we're remembering a loved one who has passed on. It feels more parenty or like grandparent type of energy to me. But others of you with this 8 of Pentacles, this is talking about how we have to let the past go in order to have our success. This could be something happened in the workplace, and this is the universe saying you need to just let bygones be bygones, let it roll off your back. You know, it could be like a relationship within your family. There's just something that you've got to let go of so that you can reconnect and come back together. A lot of you, this has to do with your job too. I see that. Like, so whatever has happened in the past, we've got to let it go so that we can move forward and move on. And that will bring a lot of cooperation to Aries by allowing yourself to do that. Some of you, it's like you're learning a new trade, or you're making the decision to like go back to school or something, because it's like, I am tired of the same dead end crap. You know, I need to better myself and improve myself, and you will, okay? You will be successful, and you will have a lot of support in that if you take those first steps. Others of you, just because we have the 8 here, you've already been in this mode, and you're just about to the end, okay? So we've got to let the past go so the new can come in. That's your theme for today, Aries. So those are your messages. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click the timestamp for the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you guys have a great day. Take care. Hello, Taurus. How are all of you today? Happy Friday. You made it to the end of the week. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. Ooh, okay, so Taurus, what's this about? This is where we're feeling constricted, like we can't move forward, we don't know what to do, we're feeling trapped, it's a struggle, I have no options, I'm against a rock and a hard place, I'm confused, I don't know what to do. But all is not what it may seem, Taurus. You see this sword here? It's a representation that this angel could cut herself free and untangle herself at any moment if she so chooses. So for some of you, this is more of a conflict of, you know, being attached to something that may be hindering you, harming you, but you don't know how to let it go for whatever reason, or you could truly just be in a place of, I don't know what to do today. So let's pull some tarot to get more information. You might just be feeling really overwhelmed by, you know, life right now as well, because with that Capricorn full moon opposite the sun in Cancer, there could be big time conflict between your work life and your family life during this full moon cycle. Yeah, because look at here. We have the 8 of Coins coming out first. So there could be big conflict between family and home. And so interesting, Aries actually received both of these cards on this exact side. Here is where, you know, we've got to let something go so that we can untangle ourselves. It could be we've got to let go of hurt feelings. We've got to let something roll off our back. It could be much more significant where we've got to, you know, decide to let our current job and company go and find a new job and company that's much more aligned with who we are. It could be we've got to finally forgive and let the past go behind us, you know, so that we can move forward. And lastly, we end with this Wheel of Fortune, which is a 10. So you have a 10 and a 10, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry, 8, 9, 10, 8, 10, 10. So to me, Taurus, today is where this wheel is finally turning in your favor. Like, things can work out for you, and you will feel better if you allow yourself to shed the past, if you allow yourself to become untangled within your thoughts, within your struggle, within your circumstance, okay? It's like, even though this is how you feel, the universe is saying you don't have to exist here. I'm on your side. You have everything you need to turn things in your favor. You've just got to believe in yourself and be willing to do whatever it takes to make that wheel turn in your favor and get yourself unstuck, okay? So I know it's a bit of a heavy reading. I'm sorry, but you know, I have to say it as it comes. And with the Wheel of Fortune on this side, this is the positive side. This is things going in your favor. So it does get better, absolutely. But with this, there's something we have to release. There's something we have to let go of to untangle ourselves. Okay, Taurus? So those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most led to. Otherwise, I am wishing you a very beautiful day, Taurus. Take care. Hi, Gemini. How are you guys today? Let's pull a card to see what your overall energy and advice is for this Friday. All right, so we have card 44, and this is really all about being in the flow. So today you could just really feel like you are in your element, Gemini, and you're flowing. You're with your people. You feel happy. It's just like a good day. For others of you, you're in the flow, but it might be because you're conforming to the desires and expectations of other people. And so you're not really happy and satisfied within, but there's a sense of satisfaction because being in the flow with a particular person or several other people brings like peace and ease to you. So there's no struggle, there's no battles. So some of you may be choosing that over your true happiness and what you desire, like self-sacrifice for the good of all, you know, to keep the peace and have everything go smoothly, then really assert yourself and state your case and be like, no, this is not what I really want to do. So kind of opposites. Some of you are definitely in the flow, feeling in your element today. All is well. You're very happy. And others of you, it's almost like you're self-sacrificing to be in the flow just for like the sake of others' happiness, not so much your own. So let's pull some cards, Gemini. All right, so we have the Hierophant, we have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Swords. Gemini, I have seen this before. I have seen this before in your reading. You guys are denying yourself something, okay? You know what you want, but you're denying it for the sake of tradition, for the sake of belief, for the sake of somebody else's feelings, somebody else's desires, somebody else's wants. Maybe for some of you, what it is that you truly desire and want, you won't allow yourself, okay? You're like, no. And look, 2, 3, and this is card 44, so we got our 4 and 5. Progression of energy. 5 is the number of challenge, right? And here we have this 2 of Swords blocking energy, but the Hierophant on this side, we know the truth. We know the truth, okay? But we're like, no, I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with all of that. I don't. And, you know, the reason for each and every one of you is going to be different. This could just, because we have the Hierophant and this 3 of Coins, it could be like, you know, something to do with the workplace where you're just doing what you think you've got to do and go with that flow to keep the status quo, but you're truly like not happy. So if that's the case, it might be time to consider a new job. Others of you, it's like, you know, you're investing your time and energy and maybe even your material resources into a person or a situation, and it's just like, it's never going to come back to you. You know that. You don't want to be doing it, but you can't help it. You know, this could be where somebody's constantly borrowing money from you or constantly needing something from you, but never willing to give it back to you when you come asking. If that's the case, it might be time to cut that person off, cut them out, Gemini. Whatever is going on with you guys, it's like you're going with the flow and the status quo, not because you want to. Not at all. It's something else is stopping you from speaking up or, you know, completely disconnecting or whatever the case is for each of you, because this is general. So what this means plays out in different areas of your lives. And you know the truth. With the Hierophant in this position, you know the truth, Gemini. You do. And you've got to decide where you truly want to invest your time and energy, because if you're physically investing yourself, but you're not investing yourself emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, you're really not investing yourself. And you're realizing that, but it's like you're still going through the motions. I don't know why you would do that, but whatever you are sacrificing, self-sacrificing, whatever you are holding yourself apart from, you might want to, like, think of your true desires, Gemini. It doesn't matter what anybody else has to say, thinks, or feels. You've got to be comfortable in yourself in all situations and relationships in your life. And, you know, sometimes we do have to go with the flow to appease somebody else, and there's really no other way. And if that's the case, it might be time to disconnect from the situation or person and just let it go, because it's not what you truly want anyways, and you'll find, you know, happiness elsewhere. So that's your messages for today. If you require further guidance and clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp of the deck you are most drawn to. But Gemini, don't hold yourself apart from what you truly desire, okay? I am wishing you guys a very beautiful and blessed day. Take care. Hello, Cancer. How are you guys today? Let's go ahead and see what your overall energy and advice is for today. Ooh, so we've got the Temptation card. Cancer, this could mean a whole slew of different things. We could be very tempted to do something deceitful today, to lie about something. And some of you, this could be where you consider something taboo and it's just your own personal feeling, like, you know, good girls don't act that way, or whatever your thoughts are, and you're like really tempted to go against that taboo today and say, no, I'm going to indulge in this. So it doesn't have to be like a negative energy where you're just being vengeful and deceitful and all of that. It could be where you're indulging in something that you personally consider taboo. Maybe not everybody else, but you do. Or you could be very inclined towards, you know, other types of behavior, just depending on what you're dealing with. Also, this could be where we're just very distracted from our responsibilities and tasks at hand today. Like, we just don't want to deal with it. It's like, ugh, I don't want to be bothered with this. I just want to enjoy myself. I want to have fun. I want to indulge. Some of you are going out tonight, and we're going to have a lot of fun, okay? A lot of partying, a lot of indulgence. Some of you, this is like a hookup. You might even be tempted to, like, call somebody just, you know, because all you want is a hookup and you know better than that. And it's like, every time I call this person, I know they're going to let me over, but then it takes me like 2 months to shake them. You know, really consider before you make that phone call if that speaks to you. So let's see what this devil is doing all up in Cancer's reading for today. Is this positive? Are we just feeling really passionate and full of energy and having fun and indulging? Or is this a temptation that's leading us astray and something we should not be doing? All right, so we have the Sun, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the King of Swords. Okay, Cancer, so for some of you, this might be where you're finding out about somebody's foolery. Like, this isn't what you're experiencing. Like, you're finding out about somebody else who was indulging in this energy, because we have the Sun here. And with the Two of Wands in this position, it's like you kind of already had a sneaking suspicion, but like it gets confirmed today. All right, and you're like, you son of a, you lied to me. You're a sack of crap. How dare you? But others of you, I don't know why I'm feeling this, Cancer, because usually when I'm doing sun signs, they're more of like positive messages, because I feel like, you know, people who are more spiritual tend to be drawn to the tarot rather than, you know, people who are not. So the messages correspond to the audience that's going to watch. And Cancer, listen, if you guys are planning on doing something today that is not in your best interest or is deceptive in any way, really reconsider that, because I feel like you will be found out. All right, just saying that. Like, you might be thinking, you know, never ask for pre-approval, always beg for forgiveness. If that's your philosophy, that will not work today. Don't even try it. You might be begging for forgiveness, might have absolutely no power. Okay, so if you are considering doing anything on the low, I don't feel like it will be, you know, I don't feel like it will pan out the way that you anticipate. It will not be good. Okay, so those of you, yeah, and some of you are just partying and having a good time, and it's like, okay, maybe I need to not stay out so late, or maybe I shouldn't be drinking so much, or maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm having such a good time. I can handle any storm. I'm just going to let loose. I'm just going to be what I am, and I'm going to enjoy myself. You know, the next card out would be the King of Cups in this position. So Cancer, if you are partying tonight, party like a rock star. Indulge, have a great time. You might feel a bit rough in the morning, but it's, you know, going to be worth it. If you're going to be deceitful today, think twice. I think it might blow up in your face, okay? And anybody that you've been dealing with, if you feel like they lie into you, they lie into you. But I feel like you could be very well finding out about, you know, some dishonesty of somebody. It could be just, you know, like gossip around the office of somebody, or it could be something more personal in your life. So Cancer, those are your messages for today. I am wishing you all the best. If you require more guidance or clarification, go ahead and click on the timestamp for the deck you are most drawn to. Take care. Hi, Leo. How are you today? Let's pull a card. See what your overall energy and advice is. I hear the sirens outside. I feel like sirens happen a lot in your guys' readings for some reason. Okay, so Leo. This particular card is saying that you're learning something today, or you need more information, more understanding to gain a perspective of the entire picture of wherever this could relate in your life today. This is general, so it could be something at work, like you're going to be working on a project, or you want to change jobs and maybe you need more experience or education. You need to expand your knowledge base somehow, some way. Others of you, this could just be like self-improvement and self-growth, and you're come across some interesting information today, or you're just really like putting yourself, immersing yourself 100% into that. Others of you, this could be where you find something out today, you know, information that finally makes all the pieces fit together. So let's pull some tarot to get more information. But also, with this, you know, don't be a know-it-all today. If you have any sort of tendency to do that, if you find yourself in that space, like on your soapbox, stop yourself. Because this says nobody likes a know-it-all as well, all right? So also maybe some of you, this is like who's in your life today, the know-it-all, and you're like, oh God, I can't suffer you. It's just too painful. If you know it all, why aren't you president? But you don't need to know it all to be president, right? I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands that jumped out. We have the Tower. And we have the Six of Swords. So, Leo, I feel like this is mixed. So some of you, I feel like, you know, you're happy, you're good, you're doing great today, and there's just some sack of crap that wants to come along and rain on everybody's parade, okay? So it's like somebody comes and crashes the party today, and I don't feel like this is like personal in your life. This is more involved with other people, and you, Leo, are best served to not even get yourself involved. Like, slowly back away from the drama. Don't even just wash your hands of it. And with this card, it could be where, you know, this is some crazy drama that happened at somebody's party or something like that, and today you're hearing about it, all right? Because again, this is about receiving information, and this is general, so the way this plays out will be different for each and every one of you. But yeah, definitely somebody's drama and gossip, maybe that you've been wondering about, you know, you're going to find out about today, and it kind of shocks you a little bit. But, you know, just don't get involved personally in anybody's drama today. Anybody tries to rattle your cage or kill your vibe, don't even allow it to happen. Like, just no, because you have the Four of Wands, and this is happiness, this is merriment. But we're finding something out, or we need more information with her. I just think mostly some of you are going to find out about some interesting gossip today. And remember, listen, but don't get involved, okay? So those are your messages for today, Leo. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp of the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a beautiful day, Leo. Take care. Hello, Virgo. Let's pull a card for your overall energy and advice for today. All right, Virgo. So we are in an interesting place today. You are literally in the middle of a past that is time to let go of and walk away from, and towards a future that's not quite yet written. So you see, this is a book and it's filled, and now here's a new book and it's blank pages, right? So this card is all about being in that in-between, and it's time to really start being real and true with yourself about what you want for your future. So this could be kind of an unexpected opportunity showing up today. This could be where Virgo is deciding really to let the past go and embrace the future, embrace any changes that need to be made, and feeling really excited and feeling on board with it, not where we're dragging our feet and we're mad and we're kicking and screaming. No, this is where you're excited for it. You're like, yeah, this is what I want, and this is what I'm going to do, and I'm willing to make these changes, and I'm willing to let this, you know, particular thing go. So let's pull some tarot here. And also with this, Virgo, it's saying you don't know what's up ahead. So if you're trying to draw conclusions right now, or think you know, you don't. Like, there's more things unexpected, and it could be very positive, these unexpected things, all right? I just want to point that out. It's like you don't know what's up ahead on the road, so don't give up, don't throw in the towel, you know, don't get down on yourself. All right, so we have the Knight of Coins, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Yes, Virgo, I could tell you've been on a long journey that has been moving incredibly slow. It's something that really matters to you. This could be about your family. This could be about your whole life just in general. This could be about a very specific person. This could be about your career, like anything. This is a general reading, so you have to apply this where it fits. You've been on a very long journey with something or somebody. It has moved at an incredibly slow pace. With this energy, you've either really been patient and doing all you can do, or whoever else is involved with you or this situation has been incredibly patient. But now, today, it's like we're running out of patience. It's like, I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for a shift. Something needs to happen. Something needs to give. I can't be on this journey any longer. And that's your own soul prompting that within you, because we have the Ten of Cups here. Tens are always about the completion. And here, how I said, you're in the middle of your past and, you know, the future to come. And how not all things are revealed to us or written just yet. And so, Virgo, today, you know, do what you need to do to charge your batteries. If you just can't give a certain person or a certain situation any more energy, it's okay to just cut yourself off and out from it today. All right, with this, it's saying let somebody else put the fires out. Let somebody else handle the drama. You don't need to concern yourself or worry yourself with it today whatsoever. Even if you are the one everybody always turns to today, you need to say, I'm sorry, you need to go somewhere else for whatever it is you need. I'm not open for you to take my energy. I have nothing to give you right now. Like, I need to recharge my batteries. I'm trying to figure out where I'm headed and what I want. And some of this has to be left in the past, has to be let go of, Virgo, so that you can move ahead very successfully. So we're coming to an end of something. It could just be the end of the week and we're feeling really drained because we've worked very hard. If that's the case, this is saying, you know, let this week go to rest, recharge your batteries, because next week will be a much better week for you. So, Virgo, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, please click on the timestamp for the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you guys have a very beautiful day. Take care. Hi, Libra. How are all my Libras doing today? Good, I hope. Feeling balanced and happy and not indecisive. right, let's see what your overall energy and advice is. Ooh, Pisces also received this. So Libra, nice energy. This is talking about how there's something in your life that you've been working on or working towards, and today you're starting to see some evidence of your efforts that you've been putting in. And this could be anything. This could be in a relationship, this could be something you're trying to manifest, this could be self-improvement. Okay, it's like you're watching the process of something grow from seed all the way through its gestation to the final manifestation. Some of you, this could definitely be a literal baby, like you're finding out somebody's pregnant today, a baby, you know, close to you is being born today, something like that. It would be more about conception or birth, or if you're pregnant, it's like we're getting our ultrasound today. Maybe you're finding out the gender of your child, okay? So some of you, very significant about a baby that's recently conceived, you know, or is in that process, and we're doing the fun stuff like the belly's starting to show, or we're feeling it kick for the first time, you know, that type of thing. Or this is, you know, something different for each and every one of you, where this is a goal you've been working towards, you know, growing yourself professionally, just whatever. And today you're finally seeing some evidence of it. You're seeing a little bit of manifestation from your efforts. So, but also keep this in mind. This isn't ready to hatch. It's still in the gestational period. It still needs to grow and mature. But you're starting to see the evidence of it today. Looky here. We got the Hierophant, and we have a little baby right there. We have the Six of Cups, and we have the Three of Pentacles. So Libra, what I'm seeing here is you're seeing the evidence. You're seeing inside of yourself. You're getting real with yourself about how you feel, what you want, because some of you, this is about some sort of emotional connection where you're feeling incredibly like intoxicated on love, like very attached, very dreamy, like I'm just, oh my God, you and I, this connection that's growing between us is so beautiful. And it's like you're coming into the realization of your feelings for somebody, and you're like, I want to put everything into this. I want to make this work, okay? For others of you, this is about your project or a passion where it's like you're finally seeing the path forward, and you're feeling very passionate and creative and connected to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, and you're putting all your energy and effort into it. And somebody may actually come and join you in whatever this is, and, you know, invest in you, or you might decide to invest in somebody else's dream today. Either way, it's lucrative, it's profitable. All right, so Libra, beautiful reading for today for you guys. You guys will have to let me know what all this is. But on that note, I am wishing you all the best. And if you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp for the deck that you feel most drawn to. Have a beautiful day, Libra. Take care. Hi, Scorpio. How are all my little Scorpions today? Out and about and happy? You have that stinger tucked away, not willing to bring it out for any reason, I hope, because that thing could be deadly. But from what I've seen with Scorpios, the stinger only comes out when provoked, right? All right, so Scorpio. Interesting, I'm talking about your stinger. You might be very inclined to whip it out today. This is energy where you're feeling like somebody's trying to control you, trying to manipulate a situation. And this could be where you feel like somebody's pitting you against somebody else, or you're watching a situation unfold where somebody's really manipulating the situation. It might not have anything to do with you. You could just be the observer of it. But others of you, this is absolutely playing out in your own personal life, and you're feeling as though somebody's very controlling, trying to manipulate you, manipulate somebody else you're involved with. It's like meddling energy. In the workplace, you could feel like your boss is micromanaging you today, or, you know, something along those lines where you feel like your shoulders being looked over for some reason, and it's not, you know, very comfortable. I don't really feel like you guys are trying to manipulate or control. That's not really the message of this card. I know this is a general reading, so it could mean that. But this feels more of like something that you're observing or you are personally experiencing yourself today. And it's not like you're in the dark about it. Like, you're aware of it and you're not happy about it. So you're like, oh, I'm about to bring my stinger out and put you in your place. All right, so we have the Two of Cups here. We have the King of Cups here. And we have the Tower here. So, yeah, you could be watching somebody else, like, meddle in a relationship, and, like, you're just the observer of it. And it's, you know, kind of like shocking to you. Like, wow, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe I'm witnessing this. I can't believe I know about this. I really don't want to. Others of you, this could be, you know, how you're feeling about somebody. It's just like you don't feel like they're being real with you, or they're trying to manipulate you, and you're seeing through it. Like, so if anybody's trying to play Scorpio today, like, you see right through it. Like, it just, they're stupid for even trying, okay? With the Tower in this position, it's like you're fully aware. There's no secrets here. And the thing about it, though, is for some of you, this might be somebody that you're very close to, and that might be why we're just more in contemplation mode rather than doing something about it, okay? Because I definitely feel like some of you are just observers of this going on, and that's why you're in contemplation mode and you're not doing anything about it, because you're just observing this take place in somebody else's life. But for those of you where you are feeling this, you're not in the dark about it whatsoever. Like, you feel 100% that this person is trying to control you, trying to manipulate you, and you would be 100% right. In regards to romance and love, Scorpio, be very careful today, because if you see what's depicted on this card, is this man kneeling to this woman, right? Now we have this Two of Cups. So in regards to romance or a really close friendship, Scorpio, you be really careful that who you're dealing with is fully invested in you for the right reasons, and not just trying to manipulate your mind and your emotions to get what they want from you, because that is very strong here. It could be a lover or it could be a friend. It's somebody that we're very close to, and you already kind of have a feeling about that, like, that's what's going on. And if you have, this is your confirmation. If you haven't been aware of that, today might be a wake-up call where it just hits you like that. So be really careful with that, all right? So, Scorpio, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp for the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, I am wishing you guys a very beautiful day. Take care. Hi there. So let's see what native spirits have to add today to these readings. Ooh, I kind of had a feeling that this was going to come out, actually. We got the white buffalo. So this is telling you that whatever you're asking about, it's going to get better. I don't know the full story behind this, and so I don't feel very comfortable speaking about it. But what the little bit that I do know is, you know, this was a spirit woman who came to the native people and taught them how to get along and things like that. Just a very prosperous, abundant type of energy. And she promised to eventually return one day, so she left them with these gifts and you know, promised that she would return. And upon her return is a really big deal. You know, it's good luck, it's significant. So for those of you who were attracted to native spirits, the white buffalo means things are going to get better. You've just got to hang in there and believe that. But this is your sign. This is your confirmation that it's going to be okay, that it's going to get better. Believe that, all right? So on that note, you have a beautiful day, and you wait for that white buffalo to return. Take care. Hello. Let's see what Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Well, that doesn't really count because we just started. Let's see what the Vintage Wisdom Oracle has to add to today's readings. All right, nice. We got adventure. So if you were attracted to this deck, if you were considering going on a trip, this is your confirmation of yes, you should. If you're asking if a certain trip is going to happen, to me, this is yes, it will. But with this, today might be just a really busy day full of a lot of different things. It could also mean that today you need to be more playful and adventurous and spontaneous and open yourself up and let yourself be free and have fun. Don't hold yourself back from invites, invitations, laughter, adventure, any of that today. You get out there, you do what you got to do to have a good time, because you will have a really good time. If you're going on a trip anytime soon, this is definitely a sign that it's going to be a lot of fun and it's going to be fabulous, okay? So don't hold yourself back today. Don't be timid. Don't be shy. Don't be a wallflower. Don't turn down invites. You go out. You have fun. You open yourself to the adventure, because the universe is trying to give you a really good time here. All right. So if you're going out tonight, it could be a night where it's just a crazy, crazy night that you will be talking about for years to come. Okay. So that is the message with that card. I am wishing you a beautiful day. Take care. Hello there. All right. What do you got for us, Advancing Life Oracle? What do you have to add to today's readings? We have prayer, connect. So if you were attracted to advancing life, you really need to connect to your spirit guides, to the deity you believe in. You need to pray and believe in your prayers. Believe that they can manifest. If you've been in any sort of struggle and you need guidance, reach out, ask for it, because the angels, your spirit guides, the non-physical cannot intervene in your life without your expressed permission, okay? Now, the universe can trump all, including your free will, and sometimes if you set yourself up in a bunch of danger and you're about to be taken out, the universe is going to stop all of that because it's not your time to go. So remember that. The universe can trump anything and everything, including your own free will, okay? But with this is the universe saying, listen, reach out, give permission to the non-physical beings that are here to walk this journey with you, to support you and guide you through this life, and allow them to assist you. And pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities that you see after you put your prayers and questions out to the universe, okay? This is an invitation from the universe, from the non-physical, to connect with them. They want to help you. They want to lead you. They want to guide you, because there are some situations, some experiences in life where the only thing that can help you and get you through is your connection with the divine. Nobody else has the right words or can understand or any of that. And if you just connect in, the universe can soothe you and heal you in ways that you cannot even imagine. Okay? So connect, pray, meditations, affirmations, and it will be very helpful for you, all right? So those are your messages for today. I hope everybody has a fabulous Friday. Take care.